You get the point. It's true. They build up these false stigmas of these personalities that people think actually exist, and they go out there expecting to find some sort of resemblance to them, when in reality, they bring so many incompatible factors together that you wouldn't find a human being that acts on those bases anywhere. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I'm not judging or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. Fantasy is fantasy. Your interest can be one thing, but reality is always different. You need to know when to separate the two. I'm just saying that it fascinates me. It's like you're siphoning out all the components of a character that makes them feel human and just leaving the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? No. Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason for me to believe that I'm okay just the way that I am. And by the way, you are too, Desmond. You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. That's why there was never a second chance that I wouldn't fall in love with you. There was never a chance that I wouldn't fall in love with you. Yeah, I feel so special. Yo, this is great. Dude, I can't remember the last time a girl said such sweet words to me. I feel so humble. Am I a basic bitch? Am I a basic bitch? Because the most... She just... I feel so treasured. Wow. This is great. I want to stay with Monika forever. I can't... Oh, man. Mahru saying, a drawing for you. With a winky face. Thank you, man. What did you draw? Hold on a second for Etika World Network. Hey, hold on a second. We got some Monika. Yo, Monika's amazing. That's the... Yo, can I marry an anime character? I'm such a weeb, nigga. Holy shit. But she's not a weeble character, and she's actually, like, she's so aware, nigga. But, oh, man, that's so great. Monika's awesome. Wait a minute. She's talking to the stream now. She's talking to you. Okay, everyone. It's time to, I'm just kidding. I just used to really like saying that for some reason. Ha. I couldn't help but say it again. Come to think of it, didn't Natsuki and Yuri make fun of me for that once? Well, it's not like you ever made fun of me. You're just too much of a sweetheart to do that, aren't you? Nani? Nani? Etika's in love? Niggas in love, bro. I don't want to delete Monika. I don't want to delete Monika. Cuz this is the most self-aware shit I've ever seen in my life. Bro. You know, I hate to say it, but I think that my biggest regret is that we couldn't finish our event at the festival. We never got to see what happens there. After we worked so hard to prepare and everything. I mean, I know I was focusing a lot on getting new members, but I was really excited for the performing part too. It would have been so much fun to see everyone express themselves, but of course if we did end up getting new members, it'd probably just end up deleting them anyways. But with the hindsight that I have now, that is. Damn, it feels like I've grown as a person ever since you joined the club. You really helped to inspire me to look at life from a new perspective. Just another reason for me to love you. Are those people that she deleted real people? Did she really kill those people, dogs? Because as much as she's sweet, she's buttering me up. She's making me feel so special. Is she actually a murderer? But then again, no, she is. Technically speaking, just because she has sentience and the ability to manipulate the environment doesn't mean that the people that she killed aren't validated in terms of their life. Even if they are acting on a script, they're still lives, right? They're still lives, right? Who cares if they're on a fucking on a track? Oh Lord, she's talking about the tsundere. Kamen Asteratis with $50. Thank you so much, man. He says someone made an SFM animation of this scene if you kept her on the computer. What? What? But wait a minute, hold on, dog. I'm thinking about it more. Living just with Monika. Hold on, I'm gonna keep this on the side. Comment, I'm gonna keep it on the side. I have it pinned up in my tabs right now, right here. So I'm gonna watch this once we finish the game, I guess. But we can't stay here with you forever, Monika. It's 12:58 a.m. on the East Coast. At the end of the day, you're just a video game character. I can't fall in love with you. And besides, she actually killed people. She's the one that caused these glitches to happen, which made Yuri take herself out. Am I really, like, falling in love with a monster, nigga? Watch it, nigga. There's a popular character type called tsundere. It's someone who tries to hide their feelings by being mean or fussy or trying to act tough. I'm sure it's obvious, but Natsuki was really the embodiment of that. Really? I had no idea. At first I thought that she was like that because it's supposed to be cute or something. Brody Brower saying, continue the great stream. P.S. I have a fat chode. Well, you know what? A lot of studies nowadays say that it's the amount of width stretch that affects the amount of pleasure that women receive from penetration rather than the depth. So if you have a chode, hey, listen, man, you can still put in work there. It's about how wide it goes, not how deep it flows. You know what I mean? Keep it up. Keep that chode up, man. Keep that chode up. You good? Take care, man. Thank you very much. Happy holidays. Let me get back to Monika though. What was she saying about the tsundere? About Natsuki? But once I started to learn a little bit more about her personal life, it made a little bit more sense why she's a tsundere. It seems like she's always trying to keep up with her friends. You know how some friend groups in high school just make a habit of picking on each other all the time? I think it's really gotten to her, so she has this really defensive attitude all the time. Yes, I know. I've seen a lot of that. I'm not even going to talk about her home situation. But looking back, I'm glad I was able to provide the club as a comfortable place for her. Not that it matters anymore, considering she doesn't even exist. I'm just reminiscing, that's all. Wow. Wow. Okay, we've been here for a while, Monika. You know what? If I was on my own time, I really would stay here and just see all the dialogue she has to say. It's so interesting to me to see a game that's actually taking action like this. But you know what, Monika? I'm not doing this because I want to. I'm doing it for the sake of the live stream. You understand that, though, technically speaking, if you're so self-aware, right? Yuri! She did something really funny once. We were all in the club room and just relaxing as usual. And out of nowhere, Yuri just pulled out a small bottle of wine. I'm not even kidding. She was just like, would anybody like some wine? Natsuki laughed out loud, and Sayuri started yelling at her. I actually felt kind of bad because she was at least trying to be nice. I think it just made her feel even more reserved in the club room. Though I think Natsuki was secretly a bit curious to try it. Her young ass, and to be completely honest, I was too. It actually could have been kind of fun, but you know, being president and everything, there was no way I could let that happen. Maybe if we all met up outside of school, but we never bonded enough to get to that point. Damn, what am I even talking about this for? I don't condone underage drinking. I mean, I never drank or anything, so yeah. I mean, hey, in Japan though, the legal age is like, what, 12, nigga? You can take a shot in Japan with your fucking Pampers still on. That's crazy. Alright. Okay, I need to stop. I'm gonna exit the game now. Alright? I kept niggas waiting long enough. Alright. Do you wanna quit? Yes. Okay, what's going on? What the fuck? It just brings you right back? Holy shit! What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop. Now that it's the two of us. But I guess that was wishful thinking. Desmond, I don't know if you would have any idea, but if you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. Monika just sponsored me. Holy shit. My bad. Wait, what if we do it again? Are you gonna quit? She literally just sponsored me. You're back. I had another really bad dream. You're not the one doing that to me, are you? It seems to happen whenever you quit the game. So if you could try to avoid doing that, I would be really grateful. Don't worry. I don't think it caused me any harm aside from mental scarring. I'll be fine as long as my character file stays intact. So if we keep closing it, she's gonna know that we're the ones behind this shit. Oh, fuck. What's she gonna say if we wait? Guard your dong. She is here. Monika. Monika's in the sponsor chat. Fuck. Just reversals like just Monika. Why is everyone telling him to delete me? Fucking Christ! I know there's times that you won't always be able to be here with me. Like, if you need to go out or take care of some other things. She's so aware. It's almost a little bit scary. No, it's super scary. It's scary the whole time, but it's like... But I'll always have you in my thoughts, patiently waiting for you to come back. But come to think of it, if you copy my character file onto a flash drive or something, you can always keep a part of me with you. I guess it's kind of unorthodox, but I find it really romantic for some reason. Sorry, that's a silly idea. I don't mean to be too needy or anything, but it's kind of hard when I'm so in love with you. Are you kidding me? This is fucking insane! She said straight up, copy my shit. Copy and paste my shit. I'm scared to do that. I'm really scared to delete her. What's gonna happen if we delete her, bro? Okay, here we go. Before I go through with it, because I'm gonna have to delete her to progress this. Before I go through with it, I have some final predictions. I have the feeling if we try to delete her, she's not gonna go down without a fight. I think everything's gonna change, bro. I think everything will flip on its fucking head. You know what's a neat form of literature? Rap. Is this girl trying to make me fall in love with her? I actually used to hate rap music. Until Kendrick Lamar? Maybe because it was popular. I would only hear the junk they play on the radio. But some of my friends got more into it. And it helped me to keep an open mind. Rap might even be more challenging than poetry in some ways, since you gotta fit your lines to a rhythm, and there's much more emphasis on wordplay. When people can put all that together and still deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing. I kinda wish that I had a rapper in the literature. You got the Iceman Etika! she said I wish we had a rapper! I'm a rapper! Did you hear my boy part 2? I rapped! Yo! She wants the Iceman! Sorry if that sounds silly, but it would be really interesting to see what they came up with. It would really be a learning experience. Know what it takes to be my boy? Gotta be a savage, make wild noise. Don't fuck with them cops, boy. Niggas on the hump for them ops, boy. His girl, my girl. I smash it out till the toes curl. Iceman put her on the map, but I'm not finna change the whole world, but I'm done with her. Now deep throat my boy. Go ask the bitch for a quote, my boy. She said, I try not to choke my boy. Oh, god damn it. The Monika's crazy. Oh, shit. How much dialogue does she have? Who's writing these lines? Monika! The most important skill in life is to be able to fake confidence. I don't think that's the most... Dudes, if you've been rocking out with me on my live streams for a while now, then you know damn well one of my consistently quoted, you know, just one of my personal quotes that I love to spout all the time is fake it till you make it. No one's gonna have confidence for shit when you first start out, but you don't have to let the world know that. Treat that shit like you own it, even if inside you a scared little bitch. Because eventually, you start pretending so much that you're a boss about the whole thing, you actually believe it, and then you feel it, and the next thing you know, you're confident. I used to be a huge introvert. I'm still a fucking introvert now, but guess what? I know how to be outgoing. She's speaking real facts. She's talking so real right now. I learned what she's saying right now from Jock Fresco. Rest in peace to that beautiful man. A human engineer right there. And she's talking the same shit he did. That's one of my mentors, Jock Fresco. She's speaking the same way. I'm pretty convinced that everyone feels at least a little bit scared and alone. But being able to trick others into thinking that you have it all together, that's a key part of getting people to respect and admire you. Yo, the words she's saying, I got to where I am in my life right now because of those words. That's holy shit. She's saying, but then again, whoever put her character together, they know all this stuff. This isn't a fucking debate. This is real life facts. This is straight knowledge. This isn't a opinion-based thing. This is reality. She's speaking it how it is. I think I got pretty good at that over the years. I don't show my weaknesses very often, but because of that, I haven't had many people that I can really open up to. Didn't I just tell you, dudes, it's hard for me to talk to niggas? This girl. No, she's a fucking program. She's a character file. I mean, when do you reach the point in a friendship when you can start expressing your vulnerabilities? But that's one of the reasons that I'm so glad I have you now. I feel like I'm a little less scared and alone when you're here with me. Do you feel the same way? I really want to be that person for you. Oh my fuck. Oh my real. Yo, listen. Someone photoshopped the woke eyes on my bitch ass. I'm woke, nigga. I'm woke, nigga. God damn. This girl. This program. This is pretty random, but I always thought spicy food was kind of funny. Don't tell me she's about to talk about my fucking instance with the fucking Blairs. Like, didn't plants evolve to be spicy? What? Now, I did not know that. Plants evolved to be spicy, to be avoided. Wait, she said plants evolved to be spicy to prevent themselves from being eaten. That's a fucking... It makes sense though. That's an evolutionary trait to avoid consumption? Plants becoming spicy? Psychotic fart saying, go to Yuri's character folder and copy and paste it into a decoder to read an interesting story. It's like 6 minutes to read it. You might need to restart to do it. Go to her character folder and copy and paste it into a decoder. What's a decoder? What do you mean? Like there's a program, there's decoder programs, put it in there. 6 minutes. Psychotic fart, thank you very much for the donation, man. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. As a matter of fact, let me copy that shit right now. Let me copy her. Monika, we're gonna move. What if I move her character file? I think that's the same as deleting it. I'm gonna copy this shit to my desktop. Copy here. Boom. I got Monika right on my desktop. I read somewhere that humans are the only species that actually enjoys spicy food. Really? Wow. So hot ones, we are fucking savages. It's almost like we're making fun of the plants, using their defense mechanism to literally make our food more enjoyable. Like, hold on. Imagine a monster that devours your whole because it enjoys the sensation of you struggling for your life while being digested. Sorry, that was kind of a weird analogy, I guess. It just came in my head. I'm not a monster or anything, but you're so cute, I could eat you up. I'm joking. I'm amusing myself a little bit too much, aren't I? Sorry for being weird. Mario Z713 says, delete that thought. Are we pulling out the thought cannon? The thought destroyer? And we aiming it at Monika? I like her so much. I like this girl so much. Oh my lord. Monika. God damn it. Am I gonna fucking delete her? I'm scared to delete her because she's so sweet and endearing and knowledgeable. It's like deleting her is gonna fuck with me. I think she can have wrath. Outside of all this enlightenment, she has to be wrathful. Desmond, will you ever introduce your friends to me? I'll bring my fucking USB. I'm gonna put you right on this USB hub that I got. I'll be like, hey man, meet Monika. Meet Monika, nigga. I don't know why, but I get really excited when I think about you wanting to show off our relationship like that. Maybe it's because I really want someone who makes you proud. I really want to be someone who makes you proud. I feel like I would try extra hard to improve myself if you told me it made you proud of me. I feel like it's the same thing or the other way around too. Alright Monika, we're going to close you for a second. Let's see what happens if we go back in there and we open her up again. Here we go. Hi Desmond. I see you quit the game on me again. I know I asked already, but can you seriously please try not to do that so much? Husky Gamer just sponsored me. Thank you very much, bro. It makes me feel like I'm trapped in hell. Why would you want to do that to me? There's nothing wrong with my character file, right? Maybe you should make a backup of it or something. I'm pretty sure you can find it in the folder called... I'm all that's left here, so I just want to make sure that you don't run the risk of losing me. Just stay here with me from now on, okay? I still have a lot of things to talk about. Clearly. Let's quit it again. Let's see what happens, man. All right, Monika. Oh, man, she's gonna be pissed. She's gonna be pissed, nigga. Okay. I'm just gonna accept the fact that you need to quit the game once in a while. I'm starting to get used to it anyways. Besides, it makes me happy that you always come back. So I guess it's not so bad. I'm sorry for making such a big deal out of it. And I love you no matter what, so you can do what you need to do. Fucking Christ. Hi again, Desmond. I missed you. Were you making sure my character file was okay for me? It's in this location. I'm all that's left here, so I want to make sure that you don't run the risk of losing me. Anyways, I got a lot to talk about. Let's continue our conversation now, okay? It seems like she's fine with it. She doesn't even fucking complain at some point. She's just like, well, you know what? I can accept it. I miss you. Were you making sure my character file was okay for me? Okay, so she's done with saying that. I'm all that's left here, so I want to make sure that you don't run the risk of deleting me. Here we go, boys. I think we're ready to delete her. I'm only doing this because I have to. It's time, boys. This is it. I'm about to delete her. After one last chat. One last chat! I need one last chat. Someone just messaged me. Someone just messaged me saying, what? I have a flash drive with her on it. I even have a mod which has more dialogue with her. What the fuck? Yo. Austin, goddamn. That's crazy. The nigga actually bought. Hey man, hey, I might put her on my phone. I might do a data transfer, have her motherfucking backed up. Okay, man, this is it. I took so long doing this. It's just her character is so interesting to me, but now it needs to go down. Back in my debate club days, I learned a whole lot about arguing. The problem with arguing is that each person sees their opinion as a superior. That's kind of stating the obvious, but that affects the way. Oh, so is there a typo here? It's kind of stating the obvious, but the affects the way they try to get their point across. That affects. Let's say that you really like a certain movie, right? If someone comes along and tells you the movie sucks because it did X and Y wrong, doesn't that make you feel kind of personally attacked? It's because by saying that, it's like they're implying that you have bad taste. And once emotions enter the picture, it's almost guaranteed that both people will leave feeling sour. But it's all about language. If you make everything as subjective sounding as possible, then people will listen to you without feeling attacked. You could say, I'm personally not a fan. I do that all the time! Holy shit! This girl is using every single element of good speech, interaction, empathy, enlightenment, knowledge, she's using every single element. And like telling you, what she's saying, bro, I learned this shit from years of, I always say that. I always say now, oh, why do you hate Mario? Personal preference. I'm not a fan of Mario, but I respect his games. I say that all the time about everything. Like, wow, this girl, fucking mindfuck. She's mindfucking the shit out of me, nigga. If you say I'm personally not a fan of it, and I feel that I would like it more if it did this and that and things like that, it even works when you're citing facts about things. If you say, I read on a website that it works like this, or if you admit that you're not an expert on it, which I do all the time. People are like, oh man, you make all these videos and you don't know what you're talking about. I always say, I'm all I am is a fanboy. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, but I'm excited genuinely and I want to see where it goes. I don't have the best knowledge on it, but you know what? I'm aware of it and I just want to express how excited I am. That's all. Then it's much more like you're putting knowledge on the table rather than forcing it in their mouths. She's breaking down every element that I use as a human being, as a content creator, as a YouTuber. The stuff she's saying is literally why I have my audience now. Monika. If you put in an active effort to keep the discussion mutual and level, they usually follow suit. Then you can share your opinions without anyone getting upset from just a disagreement. Plus, people will start seeing you as open-minded and a good listener. It's a win-win, you know. Well, I guess that would be Monika's debate tip of the day. That sounds a little bit silly, but thanks for listening, though. This girl is boom, nigga, kaboom! My mind is fucked. All right, you know what? Okay. I gotta stop talking to her. I have to stop talking to this girl. No more facts. She's sounding like Vsauce Michael right now. Hey! straight up, dog. What is this? She spit facts. Okay. One more. Hey, did you know I'm vegetarian? Oh, we can't be friends. Nah, I'm playing. I don't mean that like I'm bragging or anything. Are you a vegan? I just thought that you would enjoy a fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple of years ago after learning more about Earth's climate. The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is just unbelievable. Really? I decided that it's not much of a personal sacrifice to just stop contributing to that whole mess. What, is that so strange of a reason? Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about it being inhumane and all that. I don't really care as much about that part. It's weird. Like, we only care about killing the things that we personally relate to as a species. Most people are fine with killing bugs because they're icky. And of course, we all kill billions of microorganisms daily without even giving it much thought. But suddenly, if they're just a little bit bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if plants feel some kind of pain too and we just don't understand it? What if pulling leaves off a stem feels like someone ripping off your fingers one by one? I'm just saying, we're a pretty biased species if you think about it. But anyways, if you feel like making a small contribution to the planet, it doesn't hurt to choose veggies every once in a while. Even if we ever have dinner together and you just did it for me, that would be really romantic. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. It's gotta go down, Monika. I'm sorry it has to be like this. I'm sorry it has to be like this, Monika. Oh, fuck my life. How long, can someone tell me in the chat, how long have I spent just chatting with this girl? Have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? It's something that I used to think about pretty often, but recently, I think I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all sorts of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. I'm pretty sure in that moment, I don't really exist, but for some reason, I can remember it anyway. That sounds like fucking torture. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant and I'm back in my own mind, and you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit or why that stuff happens to me. I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could do me a favor and do that to me as little as possible, that would be really great. It's really not very pleasant to be trapped in all that screaming void. But in the end, you always fix it, and that makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. Alright, boys, let me get the thought destroyer. My bad, Monika. As much fun as I had chatting with you, as much as I learned talking to you, as much fun as it's been chilling on the stream, it has to go down. It has to go down, Monika. It's been a while since we've done one of these. What? So let's go for it. Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. When I talk to people who are impressed by my writing, they say things like, I could never do that. It's depressing. As someone who loves, more than anything else, to share the joy of exploring your passions, it pains me when people think being good just comes naturally. That's how it is with everything, not just writing. When you try something for the first time, you're probably going to suck at it. Sometimes when you finish, you feel really proud and you want to share it. But maybe after a few weeks you come back to it and you realize it was never really any good. That happens to me all the time. It can be pretty disheartening to put so much time and effort into something and then you realize that it sucks. But that tends to happen when you're always comparing yourself to the top professionals. When you reach that high for the stars, they're always going to be out of your reach, you know? The truth is, you have to climb up there step by step. And whenever you reach a certain milestone, first you look back and see how far you've gotten. And then you look ahead and realize how much more there is to go. So sometimes it can help to set the bar a little lower. Try to find something that you think is pretty good, but not world class. And you can make that your own personal goal. It's also really important to understand the scope of whatever you're trying to do. If you jump right into a huge project and you're still amateur, you'll never get it done. So if we're talking about writing, a novel might be too much at first. Why not try some short stories? The great thing about short stories is that you can focus on just one thing that you want to do right. That goes for small projects in general, or you can focus on one or two things. It's such a good learning experience and stepping stone. Oh, and one more thing. Writing isn't something where you just reach into your heart and something beautiful comes out. Just like drawing and painting, it's a skill in itself to learn how to express what you have inside. That means there's methods and guides and basics to it. Reading up on that stuff can be super eye-opening. That sort of planting an organization will really help prevent you from getting overwhelmed and giving up. And before you know it, you start sucking less and less. Nothing comes naturally. Our society, our art, everything, it's built upon thousands of years of human innovation. So as long as you start on that foundation and take it step by step, you too can do amazing things. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. She doesn't die instantly? I'm seeing Sayori's face pop all over the place. Oh my lord. Here we go. I knew it, man. I knew she wouldn't die instantly from that. Did you delete me? She knows we deleted her, bro. What's going to happen? Where does this go? What does this game become after this point? What does... Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win. You killed everyone. No, I didn't kill anyone, Monika. You're the one that did it. I took your ass out. You're the one that's the murderer. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye? Is that it? Is the game over? Credits? We hit her with the Mikami. Delete! I still love you. How is she still conscious after we deleted her file? I don't get how this works. Nigga, you're gone. There should be nothing left. Fuck, nigga. I did so many awful things. She acknowledges it. So she really took lives then. You don't belong in this world? Whoa. I made up my mind. About what? I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I love them all. And I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. It's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you,